Hey everybody, and welcome to Raider Weekly. This is only week one, so the season's just underway. Monday Night Football is almost upon us. It's Saturday night right now, but going into Sunday. I was waiting to do the preview because it seems like there's been more injuries and more people rolled out in the game. On Monday on ESPN and ABC, first game with fans at Allegiant Stadium in the regular season. And it'll be Baltimore Ravens coming in to face the Raiders in Las Vegas. What I could tell you on the injury front as of right now, for the Raiders, left guard Richie Incognito with a calf injury, he is out. Clelin Ferrell, Josh Jacobs, Alex Leatherwood, Carl Naismith are just not ready with the statuses yet. Roderick Teamer will be out or doubtful, but I think he'll probably be out of the game on Monday, unfortunately. So that makes the Raiders' offensive line really, really small, and the work is going to be for Carr and the others to make something happen. A lot of you can expect a lot of screen passes and whatnot. I think that would be the case for the Baltimore Ravens, as these things have really come up lately for him. But injuries. You remember last week, J.K. Dobbins, one of their running backs, has had a torn ACL and he's out for the season. Now you have Marcus Peters, great corner, veteran, and Gus Edwards, another running back, out with season ACL injuries. And because of that, Baltimore signed Latavius Murray. You remember him, of course, with the Raiders 3-4 years ago in Oakland. So that makes the game definitely winnable. You just got to keep Lamar somehow in the pocket, keep the spies there, be patient if you're a linebacker, and then attack. So with the Ravens, the other injuries, Derek Wolfe, the defensive end, the veteran, he's out with a back and hip injury. Dalen Hayes, the outside linebacker, is questionable with a knee injury. And then Jimmy Smith, and he's a veteran now, I would say. The corner on the other side of Peters is questionable with the ankle injury. The defensive tackles, Brandon Williams and Calais Campbell, both did not participate in practice Saturday. And then the tackle, Ronnie Stanley, did not participate either. But Campbell and Stanley just did that because of rest. They are veterans. At least Campbell is. He's one of the good guys in the league. Some keys, definitely, to stop this Baltimore Raven attack. Make sure Sammy Watkins does not go deep. Marquise Brown, you watch him underneath. And then Mark Andrews, he always seems to be open. Watching the Ravens last year, he was one of the main targets for Baltimore last year. And again, to keep Lamar Jackson in the pocket as long as you can. If he runs, try to strip the ball, do something. But he's a threat, and he can win a game, by himself, really. Gus Edwards is the other running back. Justice Hill, and then Tyson Williams. And then Murray, I don't know how much you'll see of him because he just got signed. What the Ravens did was go out and get Alejandro Villanueva. I remember Villanueva from the Steelers. So it was one of those moves within the division, I guess you could say. Looking at their defense, you got Campbell, Williams, Wolfe, Justin Houston, remember, the former Raider, there as well. Pernell McPhee, Marlon Humphrey is definitely coming to his own. He's one of the good ones. But hopefully, with the injuries, the Raiders can have Carr fire away, Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake, and then the Raiders just signed Peyton Barber. Hopefully all three of those guys will get the touches and the carries to keep the offense on the field on the important third downs. What I want to see is Ruggs get some long balls and more involved with the offense. I would love to see that. Zay Jones, he's one of those guys that really showed up well in the preseason. Brent Edwards, same thing. Renfro, clutch on the third downs. If the Raiders are in a tough third down situation, you gotta get him involved. Willie Snead, the sixth, is going against his former team. He was a Saint as well, but a Raven. So I would hope that he would get a chance to ball out when he gets the ball. Darren Waller, of course, amazing story coming back. Really a nobody in the league, and the Raiders took him, and he's made himself a great person. And not only a great person, but a great player. He's definitely one of the probably in the top five, probably the third best tight end in the league. You got Kelsey and Kittle, and then I think you put Waller right there. Mark Andrews, of course, I guess you gotta have him in there sometimes. But Alec Ingold, the fullback, hopefully will block well. But speaking of blocking well, so without Incognito, you got Colton Mill at left tackle, Andre James at center, Denzel Good, and Alex Leatherwood. So I believe John Simpson will be in there. Or you can move James and have Nick Martin be a center. We'll see how that goes, and hopefully the Incognito injury doesn't keep him out too long. Remember, and I know I'm going ahead, but the Raiders go to Pittsburgh next Sunday morning, so that'll be interesting to see. And as you saw in my preview, we went through the defense, and adding KJ Wright, the veteran, hopefully will do well, along with Denzel Perryman. And hopefully Corey Littleton finds his niche in a new defense, base 4-3. Divine Diablo, Carl Naspert, that would be great to see all those guys do well with the linebackers. These are the ones, that's why I'm highlighting, these are the ones that have to spy on Lamar Jackson and take him out of his game, make bad throws, bad choices. Crosby's got to get in there with Yannick Naku. I'm going to butcher that name the whole year, but you know who I'm talking about. The newest Raider was a Raven at one point. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was a Viking Jaguar, and the other one's bothering me. But Yannick, great player. I can't wait to see what he does. Then you have the corners. You got Hayward and Mullen. The safeties, Abram and Morig, but you hope that Abram is able to play a full season, not put himself in so many times last year. He put himself in harm's way. He did some things where he's flying all over the place and injuring himself. I hope he holds that down, but we'll see. Special team, of course, you got Daniel Carlson, AJ Cole, Hunter Renfro will get the punts. In the game. By the way, looking at all time, I remember when, I believe it was 95, it could have been 96, Baltimore, I think it was, 96, so the Ravens opened up with the Raiders. The first game in Baltimore, for Baltimore, moving from Cleveland. Of course, Cleveland got their team back. But in September 1st of 1996, the Ravens defeated the Raiders 19-14. So all time. All time the Ravens lead the Raiders 9-3 with no ties. And the last time they met up, Baltimore defeated the then Oakland Raiders in Baltimore 34-17. And then they met up in 2017 in Oakland, and the Ravens won 30-17. Last time the Raiders defeated Baltimore, you may remember this, it was a clutch catch at the end of the game by Michael Crabtree. He had a couple that year in 2016 of October 2nd. And the Raiders won 28-27. That was a crazy, crazy game. But that was then, and this is now the opening of Allegiant Stadium. I can't wait to see that place with fans. Remember last year, there were no fans at that game. Opening up against the Saints, the Raiders did win, but it felt literally so empty without the Raider Nation there. So it'd be great to see the fans there. Hopefully the black hole is still there as they go on to Vegas here with fans. Hopefully the noise is made. And then, as Derek Carr was saying during the week, when the Raiders are on offense, don't make noise. And he said, for those new fans, in Vegas that don't have football, this is what you do on offense. You don't say much, you don't talk, you just watch. Basically, don't make much noise. But when the defense comes, that's when you save your noise for. So, if anybody going out there for the first time watching a game or whatnot, that's what you do. Quiet on offense, loud as hell on defense. And maybe we'll get the win. We'll squeeze it out. My prediction for the game, it'll be close as always. With a Monday Night Raider game, and that goes back since Monday night started. They were the kings of Monday Night Football. I think the Raiders win probably 28-24. Hoping that doesn't come down to a Justin Tucker field goal for their win. I just hope that Raiders can get stops on Lamar, have long drives on offense as well, and get Ruggs again more involved in the offense, not only for the game but this year. So we'll catch you next week. If you like what you see, like, subscribe, follow, share. Hopefully we'll be talking to you next week about a Raider win and going 1-0 in this 17-game, 18-week season. And the drive to the playoffs into the Super Bowl in LA starts now. And, hopefully Raiders will be there. And visit LA not only once, twice, but 3 times this year. That's the goal. That's all I got for you from my Raider preview. This has been The Chair with James. Later.